Hello, viewers at home. Welcome to another session of Global Culture. In this season, we'll be bringing different individuals and leaders in the community. And today we have Councilman Gardner. Councilman, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Aiken.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Great. Councilman Gardner, by the way, actually sits on the council of the city of Bowie, Maryland. And for those who are watching across the world, Maryland is in the United States and, of course, in North America. So we welcome you today. And, of course, we're going to be talking much about the city, the different activities. Can you tell us what is your council district?
Well, my council district is District 3 here in the city of Bowie.
Okay.
And basically that covers part of the area from around the town center section of Bowie.
Okay.
Around the town center, going over into, a little over to 301, back over towards the car dealerships.
Okay.
And then coming down a little further south, going towards Pointer Ridge.
Pointer Ridge. Okay. Wow, that's a large territory, right?
Yeah, it's pretty large. It's pretty large. I want to say it's, I don't know for certain, but I like to say it's about maybe the most populated area of the city.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
Definitely the most traveled.
Okay, the most traveled. Okay, excellent. Now, we're going to be talking about the diversity of the, the location and the other good stuff that you're doing. But tell our viewers at home in terms of how did you get to be a member of this council?
Well, I actually ran for office, and my first time I was not successful.
Okay.
But, I stayed engaged and remained involved in the community.
Right.
I became a member of the Economic Development Committee for the city of Bowie.
Right.
And there I remained an active member of the committee. And then there was an opening on the council, and I applied for that opening, in which I was successful in being appointed to the body of the council. And then from there, I had to run for election. So I did run for election, and so with hard work and God's will, I was able to be elected to the council.
Okay, all right.
78% of the vote. Okay,
yes. Excellent. And for how long have you been the council member right now?
I've been on the council a little over a year now.
Over a year now.
A little over a year. It had January made a year, so we want to say it's been a year and maybe 4 months. Okay,
excellent.
Yes.
Then we have to look back and say, okay, Councilman, tell us what has really happened. No, talking about the pre-election, you have some plan, you have some manifestos. Now, how have you been able to gauge yourself, so to speak, in scoring yourself in terms of things you've been able to do and other things? And today we're going to talk about one of the things.
Okay.
One of your initiatives, but tell us more about some other things.
Well, there have been a number of things being on the council that I, as well as my colleagues, have collectively done for the residents and for the city of Bowie.
Okay.
We are continuing to provide funding to our developing and growing police department. Okay. That's a very good thing that we have to have here in the city. Public safety is very important to myself as well as to the council members and the mayor of Bowie.
Absolutely.
Aside from that, we are also looking at doing some other things around the city. We are in budget currently, so we're reviewing several of those items, and we're taking a lot of requests and things from different committees and organizations that are, as well as residents here in the city of Bowie. One of the programs last year that was very popular or very much praised by many residents here in the city is that we went from a smaller recycling bin to the larger recycling bins to where we were able to provide that through many of the neighborhoods in Bowie. There are a few now that are waiting for the larger bins, but eventually they will all have them very soon. Very soon.
Wow, wonderful. You mentioned something very important, that is like going green. So
going green is very important.
It's very powerful. And
we're always wanting to work to reduce our carbon footprint, always.
Absolutely.
And I also sit on the Environmental Action Committee for I'm the council liaison to that committee for the city of Bowie. So there are a number of green initiatives that the city is moving. We're moving forward to becoming a national tree city.
Wow.
We're wanting to increase our tree canopy density, as well as just making certain that we have education where our opportunities provided to those who are seeking how to become more green.
Oh, wow. Okay. And we're going to talk more about that in a minute. But majorly, the reason you are here today, aside from other things, is how do we have this job fair?
Yes, that is absolutely correct. One of the things that I've taken on is being a council member is being helpful to those that are seeking job opportunities. As you know, this economic crisis that we're currently under globally, we have experienced a number of people that are out of work.
Right.
I feel that it's my duty as a council member and as a city representative to work to help individuals who are seeking jobs, to making sure that we have avenues available to those individuals who are seeking jobs.
Wow.
There are a number of employers that are coming to participate in the city second job fair that myself as a council member had organized, as well as with city staff. The staff person that is working with me is Una Cooper.
Una Cooper, okay.
Yes.
All right.
And so we have a number of employers that are coming out on Friday, April 27th, from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the Bowie Recreational Center.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay, and viewers at home, we will be able to run the credit, the location, and the contact person, and even the time of this important event that's, getting people back to work. So if you're looking for a job out there, so this is time to come and meet.
Yes, it is time to come out and find a job because, last year we were successful in bringing multiple employers. Last year we had Amtrak there, we had Blue Cross and Blue Shield, Comcast, Cyrus XM FM Radio. We had Verizon Wireless. We had a number of large employers and again, we have many of those that are returning this year again.
Okay, wonderful.
78 people received jobs.
Oh, wow.
Councilwoman Diane Pelagan worked hard with me last year to putting together this job fair. And 78 people, again, I want to stress, 78 people found jobs. So it's the criteria that we set for these employers to come out is we don't want people coming out just collecting papers, just collecting resumes and applications from individuals. We want them to come with job openings. It is a requirement. We want people, if they can, to maybe do some hiring on the spot. Last year, Walmart was able to hire some individuals on the spot. Oh, wow. So we're very pleased, very pleased.
Okay, good. And for viewers at home, I cannot overemphasize this. Come and meet the powerful council and some other members of the city doing wonderful work. And of course, the employer, so to speak. And make sure you bring your resume, right?
Yes, bring your resumes. And then also, we have some of the employers that are looking to hire summer seasonal help. Pardon me. Yes, my allergies are really hitting me this year, so my diction might be a bit off. But we do have some individual firms that are coming out looking for summer employment for young people that are looking from ages 16 and above.
Oh, wonderful. Okay,
absolutely.
So this is a week of looking for jobs, so you're going to get it, so to speak. So, Councilman, before we leave and talk about some of the other announcements, what is your message for anyone watching right now thinking, oh, I'm not going to go to any job fair because they don't really believe because of the time?
Again, as I mentioned earlier, 78 people received jobs last year at our job fair.
Right.
So it's an opportunity. Great. If you come out, you meet someone who is definitely looking for your skills, I'm certain that you'll find a positive outcome.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And there, as you mentioned, there are other things outside of, just our job fair that are going on that are great things that are happening here in the city of Bowie. And I oftentimes tell people that we are open for business. Bowie is looking for new residents. We have lots of homes here in the city of Bowie that are for sale. We have lots of rental properties, lots of apartments. We have great, fine schools, great shopping, a great atmosphere. It's a great place to be here in Bowie.
Oh, wow. Wonderful, wonderful. And just to mention as well, talking about green, we're going to take a minute to talk about that.
Oh, absolutely.
Actually, in conjunction with the city, the Lions Club had the Green Expo, which you're really aware about, and it really happened last Saturday.
Yes.
So a lot of folks talking about making sure the awareness about recycling, and for that we have a Green Life section, which is a new program trying to really work with the Prince George's County as well. So we have an event, as a matter of fact, on coming up on the April 23rd.
April 23rd.
Right, which is, kind of it's as the Prince George's
community. This is this coming Monday.
Monday, that's correct,
yes.
Monday. So obviously, we've sent an invitation to your office to be able to come. So those are kind of the things that we, expect is support from your office, and we thank you again.
Oh, absolutely. Whatever support that I can provide, and, definitely I'll be there.
All right.
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
To give you support.
All right. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
Viewers at home, we come to another end of another session of Global Culture. We'll be able to talk to Councilman Gardner. He's on the Council District number 3, covering the area of Bowie, the Bowie Town Center, the popular Bowie Town Center, where you come to shop, right?
We like to call that area the heart of Bowie.
The heart of Bowie. Okay, that's where the economics is, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we will see you next time at new same station. Please keep on watching, and we'll bring our Cindy is going to be here shortly. I will see you next time. Thank you, and keep watching Global Culture.
And thank you. Hello, I'm Councilmember Gardner with the City of Bowie. Today I'm standing in front of you inviting you, your friends, your family, and your neighbors to our second annual job fair for the City of Bowie. It is imperative that you come out. If you are seeking a job, come out. Last year, 78 individuals received jobs. We are asking that you come out and meet some of the area's finest employers. Employers, if you are seeking individual applicants for your job openings, you too are welcome. There are no fees associated with this job fair. We have tables available for all employers that are seeking applicants. We have room for all applicants who are seeking jobs. We ask that you come to the Bowie Recreational Center Friday, April 27th, 2012, from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. We ask that you bring any credentials that you have with you, your resume, as well as your aptitude to go to work. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you on that day. And remember, City of Bowie. Hi, I'm Councilmember Henri Gardner with the City of Bowie, and you're watching Global Culture.
Hello, and welcome back to Arts and Entertainment. This is a segment of Global Culture TV. I am excited because we have a Nollywood star in the house with us today, Mr. Augustine Shima of the Shima Movie Empire Productions Incorporated. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Now you have a lot going on. You've got like 1 million movies in production, pre-production, post-production. But before we get into that, I want to know a little bit about you. How did you get into the film industry?
Yeah. 2006, I was inspired by the first movie that I co-produced titled Far From Home, written by George Carlo, and he was one of the co-producers, George Carlo, Freddie Dicker. So that was my first movie that I did, with colleagues. So from there, I just, developed the interest, and naturally, I love entertainment.
Yeah. So, well, how did you decide that you wanted to get into that first film? Was it by accident, or was it something you just testing out the waters?
Well, it was an opportunity for me to grab, since I love entertainment industry.
Yeah.
But that was the first opportunity that I had, and I had to deliver.
And was it here in the U.S.?
Yes, it was done here in the U.S., and we featured Ramsey Noah. That was his first movie that he did in the United States.
Amazing.
And we featured former Miss Nigeria, Regina Askia. We featured Ejike Okoye. These are Nollywood pioneers, and they're big faces in the industry.
Yeah, I have my own favorites. We'll talk about that later. So what other movies have you produced on your own since?
Okay, independently, I've done a movie titled Busted Life. Okay, and Busted Life is, we incorporate a lot of Africans, Americans, Asians, just to do something that is pretty much universal, so that, we can put it out there to, make a name in the industry.
Yeah. So what exactly is Nollywood for you guys at home that may not know? Tell us what that is exactly.
Nollywood, the name is, it's a name adopted by filmmakers in Africa to depict their movies in global industry, especially in entertainment industry. It's just like Hollywood for United States or North America.
Yeah.
Bollywood for Indian movie industries or something like that. So it's a name that, adopted by the Nigerian filmmakers in the 60s, to be able to project our movies out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been a Nollywood fan for years.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, I just stumbled upon this movie my sister brought home one day and been a fan of it ever since.
That's interesting.
So one day you'll see me in a Nollywood movie.
growing. And tell you again, Nollywood movie industry is growing huge.
Yeah.
And it's rated as one of the second largest movie industry on earth after Hollywood.
Yeah.
Well, we still have some struggles about the visual quality and audio quality, which we're trying to preach out there, but, we're making a headway in the industry.
Yeah, it's a work in progress, like everything else.
That's good.
So who are some of the Nollywood stars that you've worked with, other than the ones that you mentioned earlier?
Right.
Up-and-comers, anyone to look out for?
Right. I've worked with Ramsey Noah. I've worked with Bess Davis. I've worked with Chetanokwe. He played in Fat Girl.
Okay.
Monique. I've worked with Pascal Tuma. I mean, he's rated as one of the top comedians they have in the United States.
Yeah.
And I've worked with, Vida Deco from Ghana. I've, worked in a couple of things.
That's a lot of big names.
Yeah.
So has it been easy for you having your production company stationed in America? Is that usual? Or is everybody kind of working out of Africa and traveling back and forth? How does that work?
Well, basically, this is my base anywhere. And kind of, try to establish something to encourage aspiring actors, that are over here trying to make it in the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty much an opportunity for me to be over here to do something pretty much of, globally. And extend to African countries or Asians or,
yeah. Cool. So you have a film that you're premiering on the 28th, is it?
Right.
What's this film, Stolen? What is it about?
This is a movie, a masterpiece of art directed by Robert Pierce. He's one of the big faces we have in the industry as a director, and also he's a filmmaker. So, he put this masterpiece together. It's a theme of love, endurance, forgiveness, a whole lot of, concept that he incorporated in this.
That's all the recipe for a great
so
film.
it's Stolen. It's a must-watch movie that you need to come out there and see.
Yep.
And we're going to be premiering on 28th of April, 2012 at Oxford Event Center. And
who are some of the people that are going to be there?
Oh, wow. We have a whole lot of hosts of stars that are going to be there. We have a special guest of appearance. We have Kali Ikawu. We have Ejike Okoye. We have Bess Davis. We have Andy Kola. We have Solen Peters, and
I'm sure that list goes on and on.
Yes.
And
Sana Kanu.
Can't forget.
Sana Kanu. She's going to be in the house too.
Cool. And I'm going to be in the house too.
Awesome.
Global Culture is going to cover this event. So you guys go ahead and make it out. It's going to be a great movie.
Perfect.
I've heard great things about it.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you can find him on his Facebook page and check out the trailer for the movie.
That's right.
And Dress to Impress.
Yes. www.chimamovieempire.com, or check us on Facebook, www.chimamovieempire. And you can hear us on Facebook. You can reach us on 410-922-0902. And email me personally, Austin, AUSTINCE @AOL.com, and I'll answer all your questions.
All of that information is going to be in the credits, so you don't need to have to run and get a pen to write it down. You'll see it later on when the show ends. Now, before we go, because we're almost out of time, do you have any words that you want to leave for an aspiring filmmaker or upcoming actor, actress that's interested in the industry?
Well, I try to put it out there for filmmakers, to be able to encourage those aspiring into the industry to have some acting classes, to be able to have the basic acting skills, to be able to deliver. And also looking at the industry, we need a lot of people incorporate globally, put some experts, some professionals to be able to lay hands on your project and make it a masterpiece.
That's some good advice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
It's
I look forward to seeing your movie and to see all the other things that you have in store.
Thank you so much.
Make sure you check him out online, Mr. Augustine Shima. Once again, this has been Arts and Entertainment, a segment of Global Culture TV. My name is Cindy, and I've been your host.
This movie is Off the Hook, it's a masterpiece by Robert Pierce, and it's going to be on 28th of April 2012 at 9700 Martin Luther King Highway, Lennon, Maryland, 20706.
That's from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Off the Hook. Come on down there. We're going to dance you off your hook. Put on your dancing shoes, and we're going to pop some champagne.
There's going to be Nollywood stars.
Nollywood stars. We had a great surprise.
Make sure you come, dressed to impress,
like a
because we're
celebrity.
taking lots of pictures.
Paparazzi's gonna be in the house.
So be there.
This is Chima Movie Empire, the CEO of Chima Movie Empire Production, based in the United States. You are watching Global Culture.
Hi viewers at home, thanks again for joining Miss Jenny for Miss Jenny Fashion. So today the weather was very gloomy outside and very rainy, so I decided to put on a poncho. To jazz it up, because a poncho can be very frumpy looking at times, I decided to put on one of these cow neck sweaters underneath and let it show at the neck, and then I put on a cute little belt and some jeans. So just check out my look, try it at home. Cute way to dress up a poncho. So today I wanted to show you a new segment, and we're going to call it Who Rocked It Best? Audrina and Jordan. I think that Audrina rocked that bandage dress the best. Then we have Sierra and Ava, and I actually like Ava's look. I think it's a more Dark Vader look. Sierra could have put a little something more underneath that dress. Now we're going to go to Katie and Nicole. I absolutely love this outfit. I mean, it's just something, if I can grab it off of them and put it on myself, I will. But I think that Nicole messed it up with that hat and those shoes. So you go, Katie. Next we have Chloe. No, that's not Chloe. That's Kourtney Kardashian and Amber. And this look, I really can't choose. I think they pretty much both wore it the same, but it's a cute outfit. Now we have Natalie and Kim. And of course, you know, Miss Kim Kardashian always looks the hottest. We also have Paris and Chloe. And although this dress, you can wear it in two different ways, I think Chloe wore it the best. Also, we have Brandy, and I think that we have J-Lo and Jennifer, and they both look really great in this outfit, but I think those leopard print shoes that J-Lo threw on with that really made it pop. Now we have Brandy. I think she wore that dress much better than guest number 2. And Ashley, she definitely won this one. Last but not least, we have Zoe and Carrie. My opinion, I'll leave that to the viewers. They both look good. Now, in my next segment, we're going to be talking about which look wins. Now, Beyonce, she always looks great in everything that she puts on. But me personally, like that all-white gown. I think it's very sexy, but classy. Blake, again, I am loving that white. Although, I think if I was going to a nice party, I would want that red sexy gown. Brittany, oh, I'm not really sure about Brittany, poor thing. But if I had to go with one of her looks, I guess look number 3 would be the one. Christina, she always rocks. She always know how to really rock it. But I love her classy look, look number 3, with her soft waves and that classic 30s gown. And of course, J-Lo, she usually does a good job, but I can't really say so in any of these photos. But if I had to pick one, I would go with number 3. This is Kanye. Well, we all know that Kanye really has style. All of his outfits look really good. But I think number 1 is the best. Pink. Oh, Pink. That first look just looked like she threw on a bit of everything she has in her closet. And number 2, we just totally need to X that out. But 3 and 4, I think she did a pretty good job. So those were my which look wins. And so now we're going to talk about Miss Jenny's must-have item of the week. And those shoes are totally hot. I love those gold, all-studded, platinum, round toe pumps. It doesn't get better than that. And I'm definitely ordering those today. Okay, back to me. Let's see on this one. So we have a few up-and-coming events where you can find Miss Jenny. And I will be at the Green Life Show on April 23rd at the Prince George's West Philly facility. So please come out and join me and come say hi. Also, there's a fashion show called Baltimore Fashion Focus in Baltimore. That'll be going on May 6th through the 7th. For more information, you can always go to my Twitter at Miss Jenny's Fashion and get more information. Again, thanks to all my stylish divas. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you next week. Same time, same place, Global Culture TV.